Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your 12-minute mat abs workout. So we're gonna do it all down on the mat. We're gonna work all throughout your core, your abs, your obliques, your back, and I'm gonna give you options as we go. So we're not gonna get a very formal warm up, but you can just do a few little stretches through your sides. This is a great workout when you're short on time, or a workout when you're just really not sure you can walk your hands out in front and get that little stretch. If you got enough core in your other workout, it's great as a warm up or a cool down on a day that you're getting another workout. So go ahead and come on down. You can just do a little gentle pull your knees in, and we're gonna start with a little toe tap. So we have 6 moves that we're gonna go through 2 times. We're gonna go ahead and bring our feet in tabletop. I want you to tuck the pelvis, zip up the core, button up that rib cage, gentle lift of the pelvic floor, and all we're doing is a little tap. Here we go. So little taps right here. I want you to really think, even though it looks simple and we're kind of using it as a warm up, we are going to start with this and build. So 12 minutes of core is gonna feel like a lot, but that is why we're gonna build as we go and get different exercises. So we're keeping it in tabletop, making sure that we're not coming too far in or too far out. If it feels like too much, a march, but if you can, little tap and in right here. Everything is 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. And 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. So moving on from that, now we're gonna take it to a dead bug. So we're here, opposite arm, opposite leg, and we're gonna pull everything in. I really want you to think beyond just this, right? And really think about your core initiating the movement. So again, tuck the pelvis, zip up the core, gentle lift of the pelvic floor, button the rib cage. Here we go. Opposite arm. And again, both of these are core stability exercises. I love them because you can take them nice and slow. Again, using your core to create the movement, even though we're not flexing through our spine or our back. Now, within this, we're getting a lot of core activation and core stability. We're gonna add some movement through our core as we go. So this workout is gonna progress even though we are keeping it with the same 6 moves 2 times through. I'm gonna give you a few options, especially that second time around right here. Whoo! Yes. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. All right, one more from here on our back. Just your classic bicycle. So now we're adding a little crunch and a little rotational movement. If you need to, you can keep one foot on the floor or keep the shoulders down or keep the feet down, whatever is best for you. But let's, again, go ahead and get that set up. Hands behind the head, here we go. We're getting just enough of a rest in those little 20-second intervals. Then we got some side planks and a plank coming up. So again, we'll add more movement as we go, but this is getting more of that spinal flexion and rotation. Right here. Yes. Already feeling the core. I hope you are too. And again, I'm not just going through the motions. I'm really thinking about my core contracting to lift, contracting to rotate. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and turn on to your side. So we're gonna come into a side plank. You have a few options here. You can just hold on your knees. You can hold with one knee down, or you can come all the way up. Our first round, we're just going to hold. So you do what's best for you. Elbow beneath the shoulder. We're gonna lift that hip up, knees or toes. Here we go. Now, the goal is to lift from here. So what cue really helps me is to think if I'm pulling my elbow towards my hip, right? You're not really gonna move your elbow. If you need this hand here, keep it here, but try not to lean too far into it. And again, if it starts to feel like too much, I'd rather you drop that knee, but still be able to lift from your obliques, right? Your entire core is working, but this lower oblique is doing most of the work, all right? So we're also getting some mobility and flexibility. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Swing those legs around to the other side. Same thing on that other side. Again, you can be on your knees, on your toes, whatever feels best for you, but I want you to lift up and hold. We're getting it done in 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Keeping the chest open. Again, making sure that we're not leaning over into it or letting our back drop. We're trying to maintain that good posture even from this position. If you start to feel like you're losing form, drop that knee. We got one more front plank after this, and then we are going to take it back to the top with those toe taps. And again, we're going to add on as we go. So we're adding a little extra throughout this workout. Stay lifted. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it down. Go ahead and get a quick little stretch. Now we're turning into a front plank. So all through that core, you can come on down onto your elbows. If you need to stay on all fours, you can. You can be on your knees. And we're just gonna come up into a plank. We're gonna do what I call plank singles. So using your core to lift. Here we go. We're lifting up to here, slowly down, and slowly down. So what I want you to think about is on the exhale, use your core to lift. We're just doing this for the first half, so we're just getting a couple. One more, and breathe. And then let's hold it here, all right? So we're holding that plank. Just to warm you up, to get you into that, our second time through with these exercises, we, of course, are going to add on. So if you need to be on your knees, you can. Otherwise, we are just holding this plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna take it back down on to our back. So we're starting with those toe taps again. This time, if you want, we're gonna go a tap, and then a little reverse crunch. So up to you, get in position on your back, tuck that pelvis. Here we go. Tap down, 1 and 2, and if you want, knees into your chest, little reverse right here. Tap and tap. So I'm just gonna give you a little add-on for some of these exercises just in case you want to add a little extra for where you are in your journey. Otherwise, you can keep just the toe tap or just the march. You're still gonna feel that deep core. We're just adding a little bit of movement to the stability work that we're already doing. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hug those knees in. This time with our dead bug, we're gonna add a little cross. So arms and legs, and then if you want opposite arm to opposite knee, you're gonna push against each other. So right leg into left hand and right arm, left leg going out. Then we switch. Join me here. Here we go. Push against each other, dead bug. Bring it in, switch your sides. Other side. So we're creating that internal tension. Think about your deep core, leg pushing against your hand, hand pushing into the leg. Really take your time. You're gonna feel it. I know, second time through. If you'd rather just keep that regular dead bug we did before, totally fine. Right through here. Again, really pay attention to your lower back. Are we getting a big arch? Really pull everything in. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more with our bicycle. Hug those knees in. You can keep a regular bicycle. If you want, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and hold. You can just hold it here, or you can push that elbow into the knee, push them against each other. Totally up to you. Lift those shoulders, rotation and flexion. Here we go. Bicycle, 2, 3, and hold. Whoo. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Cross. Take your time with it. And again, just like everything we're doing, think about your deep core doing the work. We're not just moving our arms and our elbows. We're making our core stabilize and move. Take it in and hold. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and hold. One more. 3, 2, and burn. Oh. All right, roll over onto your side. You can hold that regular side plank that we did before. If you want, we're gonna lower and twist here to here. You can do it up on your toes or on your knees. I'm gonna keep my knee down because this knee has been bothering me. Here we go, take it up cross it down. Now, you can just keep the hold. You can just do the cross, you can just do the lift and lower, up to you. If you're here, this is fine too. This puts a little bit of pressure on my lower knee. So it's a little easier for me to be here. Open it up. Still using your core, trying not to push from the arms. Here we go. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take it to that other side. Same thing from here. You're gonna lower and twist, then bring everything up. If you wanna drop the knee, you can. If you wanna just do the twist or just do the lower or just do the hold, you do you. We are so close to being done with this core workout. Ready? Here we go. Lift it up, twist it down, and up, down, and up. Here. Yes, team. Halfway there. If you need to use the knee, you can, but it's still lifting from the deep core. 10 seconds. Then one more plank and we are done. Last one, and relax. All right, team, last time with this plank, turn in. You can just hold that front plank like we did before, or we're gonna add a little hip drop, back to center, little hip drop. I love this combination because we get obliques and we make that core move a little bit more. Go ahead, bring it up. Here we go, last one. Hold that strong plank. We're gonna drop the hips, bring it up to center. Drop the hips, and bring it up, down, and up. Here you go. If you want to just hold it, you can. And again, if you need to be on your knees, you can still drop the hips from the knees. You do you. Ah, burn, I know. Ooh, 5 seconds. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Stretch it up right where you are to stretch your core. If it feels okay, you can come all the way up. Look side to side. Woo, I don't know about you, but I am feeling my abs. Let's sit back into the child's pose. We're not gonna do much of a stretch, so please get more of a stretch on your own. Press those shoulders down. Come up onto all fours. Roll through a cat-cow. And check out all of my other 12-minute workouts. I've got a whole series. So if all you have is 12 minutes or 10 or even 5, I have workouts for you. Remember, it all counts. It all is gonna help you be stronger, have more endurance, have better mobility, and feel better overall. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your 12-minute abs workout. Great job, everybody.